All right, let's get started. I'm gonna jump straight into our game because I'm getting started a little bit late today. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're getting started a little late today. Mainly just because it's very exciting. I got a Christmas tree. One of the churches nearby, actually the church that I grew up going to, they do a tree and wreath sale every single year. And my dad called me tonight and said that he was going over to get my parents' tree and offered to pick up mine as well. And I took him up on that offer and we went out and got a Christmas tree. So I just set that up, which was very exciting. And then I was working a little bit on a bridge that was meant to go in this world that we're working on. And I thought, oh, bridges are small. This will be super easy, super fast. It was not fast. I still don't have it quite done, but we're close. I think I figured out part of it, so we'll get there sometime. See, that's what I was just in that. So we're gonna hop into this. I've done a little bit of work since our last stream, which was not yesterday. I meant to stream yesterday, and then I just didn't. I don't know, I had a really lovely holiday. I hope everybody else did too. And I just kind of got back from that, and I really wanted to play on my own. I have to work on... Hi, Robin! Thanks for coming to the stream, but we're working on an Autumn World today that we've been working on for a little while. So I did a little bit of work off stream the other day. Most of it was terraforming. So I did a lot of paths. We've gained paths. Thank you. So we've been working this for like 3-ish weeks now. And I have a couple of autumn mods on here, and they've actually been pretty fun to play with. So last stream we built this barn, which still has nothing in it. I don't know what we're gonna put in it. We only have like 3 more days left on this world before I'm gonna call it done. We did finish our chicken coop also last time, which has so many eggs in it because it's just been running like non-stop for several days. I also put in a couple little bits for some different crops, because what we're going to be doing today is collecting a lot of ingredients for kind of the big feast that I've been planning on making with some of these mods. So we're just growing a couple more things for those. And then this is where the bridge that I was talking about is going to go. Obviously it's not here yet, and I'm not sure. I haven't finished planning it yet, so we're still working on that. And then I also put in this, let me just jump down and I'll show you. Put in a retaining wall around a huge chunk of all of this. Because then we can put our stable here later. There we go. Just trying to think of where we are going to start. So we finished this as well in the last stream. And then also made our first bottle of wine, which was just kind of like a fun. So we made raspberry wine. But I think, so we're not going to get to the bridge. The bridge was on my list for today, but it's not going to get done, and that's okay. So what we're going to look at instead is, first we're going to breed the cows because we need some leather. So we got to breed them a little bit so that we can finish our bookshelves up here. Once our bookshelves are in though, that is the bulk of this entire house done, which is really, really nice. And then we're just gonna focus on getting ingredients for our gigantic feast. We're playing Java right now. But this is the full list of everything that's in our feast. So there's a lot going on there. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I don't want to take a screenshot right now. Please don't make me take a screenshot right now. There we go. Yeah, we're going for a major feast option right now because one of the mods that we have in here is um, Farmer's Delight. So I really wanted to just take full advantage of all of the food options that we have available to us. And I should say that list is not just the food itself. A lot of that is like I wrote down like every single ingredient we were gonna need to be having to put together, just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So, yeah, I'm excited though. Did anybody have a nice Thanksgiving yesterday? If people celebrate that. It was actually really nice, and we don't really like turkey in our family, so my sister made turkey meatballs, so we had pasta and meatballs for Thanksgiving, which is really fun. Okay. Jingles. Oh, not bad. And we're gonna start by collecting some things. So, in here we have, oh, we don't have a lot of apples. We'll take all of these for now. And one of the things that we're gonna make, oh wait, I forgot that Thanksgiving in Canada is earlier. Well, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving anyways, even though it's earlier. I actually didn't know that Canadian Thanksgiving was in October until like last week is when I actually found that out. Sugar. Oh, we should go harvest our sugar cane while we're here. The cold is such a good point. The first time it snowed was literally this, well, like that we got any big snow. We're supposed to be getting the huge like blizzard tomorrow, but actually the night before Thanksgiving, my boyfriend was stuck in the airport for an extra, what was it? His flight was supposed to leave at 3 and his flight got delayed all the way until 11 p.m. So he was in the airport for a real long time. Yeah. Well, it sucks for him to sit there, but he's also in Florida right now, so it's like I kind of feel bad for him, but I feel bad that he had to sit there, but I don't feel bad that he is in Florida. Okay, I need a glass bottle for that. Okay, there's our apple cider. So this was one of the foods that we wanted. Oh, I want to see if this can be placed while sneaking. Okay. So I also added I think it's called Display Delight. But basically there's a mod where you can display, yes, you can display any of the foods in Farmer's Delight. Which I really wanted, more for the aesthetics than anything else, which is fair. Like everything that I'm making, this world's done in a couple days essentially, so there's no way that I'm gonna eat all of this food, but I just wanted to be able to, for the aesthetics and just for the fun of it. Yeah, I don't feel bad for him at all sitting in an airport, quite frankly. I was a little worried that his flight was just gonna be canceled though, and he's gonna have to drive home, because the airport was like 4 hours away. So yeah, we're gonna do a table for the feast. Here, what's your opinion? A table, or at one point my brain was thinking like picnic, but because I feel like it's gonna be a big table, but I feel like table is more just like feels better. So I don't know what the thoughts are on that. go breed the cows pretty quick. And get no. Oh, probably milk. Have the feast out. Do a combination of. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I really like the mod because so one of the mods that we're using here is called Autumnity, and it gave us a whole another biome. So it gave us a maple forest, and I really want to use that too. Now I had a couple things of milk the other day, and I don't know where they went. Here they are. Okay. I don't know which one of these we need. But now that we have that, I won't worry about getting that from the cows. Hi. So that's good. Okay, perfect. I've been working on this world for a couple of, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks now. It's only been this month. We can see we have spent 93 in-game worlds though in this, or 93 in-game days. My gosh, now you know where my English is today. But yeah, 93 in-game days. So it's definitely getting up there. Forgot the sugar. We should put a crafting table up here too. Maybe we take this one out and put a crafting table up here so that we don't have to always go up and down. Yeah, I have an extra in here. I did only start, I actually started streaming with this world, so it's been not quite a month yet. Yeah. So it's all new. New mods, new streaming, new everything. We're working out a lot of kinks, but that's okay. It's been fun. Also nice to like give myself a reason to play around with something new. Otherwise, I'm a creature of habit. Oh, thank you. I appreciate how engaged you are. It makes it so much more fun when there's some chatter going on. Actually, we're gonna take this back for a sec. I just want to see what they all look like when we make them first. Nice. Here's the pie. Okay, good. Oh, wait. I need to get that one back. Dang it. It's okay. I think we can make it again. Oh, do I need another apple? Probably need another apple. Ooh, we could make a berry cheesecake, though. Okay. What was my brain thinking? I don't know. I also did make a marshmallow and actually cook it over the fire in like a in a creative world, just because I actually went to test out how to make all of the recipes. With the marshmallow, it was actually really cool because it quite literally changes stages, so you can have like different levels of toasteds on your marshmallows, which was really, really cool. Yeah, a marshmallow in the campfire was a very fun little experiment. Also, thank you for the follow. Okay. I think I have to go. right now I have, so for streaming other games, I'm looking at some other options. I would like to stream Sims 4. I've been playing Sims for like 12, 13 years, I think. I started playing Sims 3. Yeah, I started playing, it's actually funny, my sister got me into it because she was home for Christmas one day, or not one day, but one year she was home for Christmas from college and had the game on her laptop and let me play it. And oh my god, the hour count was really bad for a really long time. But then I got into Minecraft like a year and almost 2 years ago. So my Sims hours went down pretty drastically after I started playing Minecraft. But so I'd like to stream some stream Sims a bit. I did a little bit with I tried Tales of the Shire earlier this week, but I kind of really like that as like my own cozy game, just me by myself. I really like the soundtrack for it actually, and so it's kind of nice just like sit in front of my laptop with like my big headphones on and not think about anything or see anything else. So I think I'm going to keep that one to myself. Also, the rendering on it's pretty slow. So it's not the best for streaming. I haven't played Stardew. I've thought about it. Would you recommend? That's what okay, I've heard it's kind of like a cozier farming kind of vibe to it. I think I opened it to play it like once, but that was pretty much the extent of it. And it was just for, weirdly it was like, you know how some cars have like the gaming console in there? My mom's car a couple years ago had Stardew in it, like as one of the games included in the console. So when we were sitting at a gas station once, I turned it on just because we could. But that's something that I kind of don't love, like, because so I don't have a lot of like friends in my own life who play a lot of games. So Minecraft for me tends to be a pretty solitary game, which is okay, but I would like if, you know, there was a little bit more interaction for me with other people on it. So yeah, the games that, yeah, you have the interaction with characters in the game, I do really enjoy those. There was a period of time where I also got very into Hogwarts Legacy when that came out. I played a ton of that. That one I was in grad school and I was in finals for grad school and I had to give my my Switch to my boyfriend at the time, who we didn't live together then, so I actually gave him my Switch and I was like, please take this, I need to study, because I played it so much. Chocolate pie. Break very nicely before. The Switch, I feel like, makes it so much easier to just keep playing. Cause I can't carry my computer from room to room with me, but I can carry my Switch. So I think there was for sure when Hogwarts Legacy came out on Switch, I had to remove my Switch from being available to me because I was using it way too much. The Switch is so nice for that mobility. It's really, really fun too. But So I collect some of the crops that we have too. Do you have a favorite like Switch game to play? Is Stardew that, or is there like another one? I'm looking. I think I would probably use a new Switch game to play a lot. My sister recommended. I'd only heard about this game a couple of times, but she apparently just recently got Tiny Tiny Bookshop or something like that, and she really recommended that. So we'll see. That might be further up on my list now. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people really interested in Animal Crossing. I played it for a while, but I actually used it as in the last semester of my master's. I was in a really stressful class that I was like my project lead in the class. And whenever I got off of a meeting, I would reward myself by going and playing Animal Crossing, which was nice, but now it's not really my favorite thing to play because that whole period where I played it a bunch, I was just phenomenally stressed. So it's kind of lost a little bit of the appeal, unfortunately. I will say Animal Crossing was a really funny one for me to figure out how to play because unlike Minecraft, where when I first started playing, I watched a lot of people playing. Like I watched a lot on YouTube and then started watching streams a while later. But when it came to Animal Crossing, I really like never watched anyone play the game. So I got like embarrassingly stuck on things that were not that complicated. I just never seen. Wikis. Yeah, I definitely started getting. I felt so stupid when I did it on Animal Crossing though, because normally it was like really easy things, and I just like sat there. I was like, so glad that I couldn't figure that out myself. But it definitely helps. I mean, I don't remember how we figured out games when we were kids and we didn't have that option. I suppose some games came with like bigger tutorials or that kind of thing. Like someone whose stream I was watching earlier today was talking about Roller Coaster Tycoon, which was a game that I hadn't thought about in forever. Like if you want to talk about games that I haven't played in years, that would be one of them. But was like absolutely obsessed with for a while. And there were a lot of pieces to that game. You've never heard? Oh yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon. It was like part of a whole like series in essence. So it came with like Roller Coaster Tycoon. What else was there? There was a Zoo Tycoon. I actually preferred the Zoo Tycoon to the Roller Coaster Tycoon when I was a kid, but I also didn't like roller coasters. So the Zoo was, it's kind of just like a 2000s version of like Planet Zoo essentially. So not nearly the same amount of like functionality, but still it was definitely one of the games from my childhood that I played the most. I think I had like one or two Webkins, but my parents weren't big on Webkins, so I never actually got them as like gifts from people. So I think I had like two Webkins, but I had friends who had like 30 or something. So I would never have considered myself someone who like actively played Webkins. Animal Jam though I did do, or the what was the other one? Club Penguin, that was kind of along the similar lines of Animal Jam. So I did do Club Penguin. I actually totally forgot that game even existed until right now, but oh, the membership being available is nice. I remember I had friends who had the membership, and I never had the membership to it. So it always, yeah, when you were like locked out of parts of it was kind of sad. But yeah, I had like three friends who were. I had one of my best friends when we were in like elementary school was like obsessed with Club Penguin. So we played a lot of Club Penguin. Okay, if you played it a couple months ago, was it pretty similar to how it was when we were kids, or like is it? I don't know. Did they have they changed things, or is it pretty consistent? I'm curious. Oh my gosh, what? That's cool. Mashed potatoes, mushroom stew. Also, since these are all very new, like since this is a new mod pack to me, I don't actually know all the recipes myself, which is why we have to look them up. Oh, I forgot I needed. Okay, well, we gotta go find a pig. Oops. Exactly the same. Oh. I forgot about the puff holes. I loved those guys. Those guys were so fun. I actually forgot they existed. I only remember the penguins part, but yeah. Where the pigs are? Oh, there is a pig over here. I'm sorry, dude. Thank you. Sorry. Well, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. It was great to talk to you for a little bit. Hopefully we'll catch you another time. Have a good night. more chickens. We have so many chickens. But we are going to head out, or not head out, but head over and make the soup. We don't have to cut this up, but because we have the power to, we're going to. What else did I need? I needed something else, didn't I? The pumpkin soup needed, oh, cabbage. I didn't grab any of that. Bring the cabbage. What was the missing? Oh, a milk bottle. Shoot. Okay, hang on just a minute. We gotta go grab that. Right now I'm kind of just going down the list of foods on feast list. Alright, so that brings us to, we now have the apple cider, the chocolate pie, Caesar salad, and the pumpkin soup. We'll have to make another apple pie at some point, but I don't want to go and try to collect apples right now. So, I'll probably do that off camera when I can just turn on a show and do that instead. Okay, our next one is a roast chicken. So we're gonna have to go and sacrifice a little chicken. Oh, well, that was fast. Okay. So what do we need for a roasted chicken? Oh, I have to cook the chicken first, don't I? Okay, well, we'll do that in the morning. For right now, we're gonna go to sleep. And then, please. It's like basically nighttime. Forgot the cooked chicken though, you actually have to, or the roast chicken, you have to cook the chicken first, and then you can do it. So that's why I haven't actually unlocked the recipe yet. But we are gonna quick go to a break. I'm just gonna refill my water, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. So see you guys in just a second. All right, we are back and ready to get going. So we have to cook this chicken before we can make roast chicken, which I did know, but I did also forget about. Yeah, so let's cook. Oh, I need something to burn. Fire. Oops. We're gonna do it the other day. I'm just gonna put a plant. A couple of these out here. They don't really fit the vibe, but they are pretty nice for burning, just because they grow fast. This is cooked now. Nice. So we've unlocked a couple recipes. Is it in here? Or is it... There it is. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple baked potatoes as well. We can start those right away. We'll bake those. And then, what else are we making? Some carrots, some onions, and I think it could be either. I don't think it mattered. Perfect. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing something. I am missing a bowl. I should just make some bowls down here because we're going to be using a lot of them. Okay. Now we should have chicken? No chicken? Why not? I have carrots, I have onions, I have an egg, I have, oh, bread. There we go. Let's try this. Nice. Now we have a roast chicken. So we can cross that off of our list as well. Roast chicken. Done. This is so nice. I actually am getting really excited about making all of these recipes. For the record, I am aware that Thanksgiving is usually turkey, but I can't get like this is a very like well presented chicken, if that makes sense, in the way that it's a meal. If you do turkey, it's just like a cooked turkey without anything else, and I kind of want it to be a little fancier for our feast. So now for caramel, I know it's in here. That's chocolate. Oh wait, there was caramel. So we want 2 sugar and a salt. So here's salt. Put our sugar away. We might put the sugar away. So we make caramel. There we go. And now we have a caramel apple recipe. But I think, you know what, I think it's 1 apple and 2 pieces of caramel, I think is what the caramel apple recipe was. So we'll make 1 more and then we can put that together. How do we make caramel apples? I don't remember where the caramel apple was. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's 3 caramels. Okay, so I was still off by 1. So we'll make another one, and then we can make our caramel apple. I'd say we could probably make a couple, because that'd be cool for our feast, but we only have, this is our last apple, so. we are only making the one. Served on a stick. I haven't had something served on a stick yet, but perfect. Alright, there is a caramel apple. Another one. Checked off our list. Okay. We also, I thought it would be fun, just cause, make a cheddar cheese. Actually, hang on. I want to move all of these over here. This is all of the food for our actual feast is going in this barrel. This is just other prepared foods, so like the bread could go in there, you know, bacon, that could probably go in there. We are going to put it up here though instead. Okay, which means we also did the cheddar cheese. So I did that a couple days ago because we got to put that in the cask and make it in here, which was really fun. That was also how we made the wine. Next thing on, we could actually almost have to go look for apples because we're clearing out this list really fast. So let's do mashed potatoes next. I think, you know what though? I think we have to bake these first. Oh no, it just wants it. Do I have, I don't know that I have any more. No, all of the buckets are empty. Let's go get a couple buckets of milk. Also, no one comment on how I say milk. I'm aware it's weird. And I can't even say it's that I'm from Wisconsin. It's actually just how I say the word. Our mashed potatoes, which I wasn't sure if I wanted to do like the sweet potatoes or regular potatoes, so we did both actually is how it offered it to us, which was very nice. Okay, so to make our garlic bread, which is our next stone, we're going to take the bread along with some garlic. Very surprising enough. We actually have to make roasted garlic, I believe, which I don't think is made here. I think it's made on in a furnace. Yeah. Roasted garlic, and that should unlock the garlic bread recipe. Yes. Oh, we need a lot of roasted garlic. This is very, very garlicky. Garlic bread, apparently. Ooh. I do actually really, really like the kind of rainy chill vibes that are happening now, though. One of the last things on my list, aside from the apple pie, was pumpkin bread. I don't remember what the recipe for it was. Pumpkin, honey, or sugar, and dough. Okay, so we have to make the dough first. It's a veggie patty. That's batter. There's one like this that has dough. I think I need water for it. So let's get water and see if we can. Oh, sweet potato dough. Should be a regular dough though, too. And I'm using the wiki to double check what this recipe is. Fairy bread. I don't want fairy bread. I just want dough. Thank you. Salt. What do I have? Okay. Oh, that's sugar. That's salt, though. Okay, so I don't think we can make it because, which I thought about. I had some other things that I really struggled with figuring out how they work, and the catch with it is that while I have the Farmer's Delight mod installed, and then I also have the Hearth and Harvest, which is a Farmer's Delight add-on, one of the issues with add-ons sometimes is that they use pieces of different add-ons, so we can't actually make the mixing bowl with the add-ons that I have, which means we can't make the dough, which means we can't make the pumpkin bread that comes with the Hearth and Harvest add-on, as far as I understand it, at least. But that's fine because we have a rather large feast already, so that is not a problem. We did get through all of that so much faster than I thought we did. We haven't even been on here yet an entire hour today, and we have already made pretty much our entire feast, which is pretty impressive. Oops, that doesn't go. That goes there. Just empty out your inventory. Just a little bit. I wonder what it looks like if you place just a loaf of bread. Like, can you place base game foods too? No, it's just Farmer's Delight. Oh, I wonder, does that work then for... No, that'll work for the roast chicken because the roast chicken is a meal. So it can be placed anyways. It has because it has multiple servings. Everything else came from the Farmer's Delight mod, or the add-ons with it. So they can all be placed with the Display Delight. Or should all be placed with the Display Delight. Okay, that right there though is our ingredients, which is pretty cool. I think we can go and breed up our cows probably, and then maybe can we harvest more sugarcane yet? We can. Good. Because then we can look at making some books, so we can finish our bookshelves. We don't have the right things. We do have some diamonds, so we can make a sword. It's gonna be a sad moment very shortly. So, fair warning. But that's everybody. You and hiding back there? Not the babies, I don't want the babies. Sorry. Oh gosh. I only want the big ones. It's kind of a messy way to do that. It's a baby. Okay. But like it says 10. That's not... I would like more than that, but for right now... Oh, wait. 12. Okay. Yeah, 12 we will take. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I could do that... Okay. I could do that with the knife, but it just doesn't feel very... I don't know, I just hate how long the knife takes. But you do get potentially more drops from it, so maybe it's a better idea. Oh, yeah. We have any paper? We do, look at that. To make books. And some Two bookshelves, and then I think I want one chisel shelf too, possibly. I'll put that there, that there, that there. Oh, I think I want one more. So close. Oh, and one piece of sugar cane short. Do I have? I do. Oh, we got to do that. One more book. And then one more bookshelf. There we go. That worked out nicely. Okay, that clears out pretty much the interior. I wanted to put like some candles in here too, just for kind of the vibes again. But we can wait on those for a little bit. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the amount of progress that we have made on this. I need to go back to my like original big list of everything left in this world, because the list that I had for today is pretty much done, which is awesome. Alright, let's go to sleep. Let's see what we got. So we've done our barn. We've done the chicken coop. Let's see if we can get some bees. Could do that. I just need to be like a cute little spot. Maybe we just start with going to and getting the bees today. Let's put all of this away. There's that here. Everything else comes downstairs. Okay. So, yeah, so we can move to the bees. So I know we're going to make a campfire, so let's grab our things for that. Make a campfire. I think we're going to need our shears, I think. Start with this, and we're gonna hope this works, because I don't actually remember for sure how to I've only done, I really got afraid of bees once because I didn't know anything about them. I like approached them and then I got, chased to my death by them, of course. So, learned the hard way. So there's honey. The question is, how do we get the... We are checking the wiki because I don't remember and I don't... Oh, hi. He just leave? He just left. So they're still in there. Okay. Oh, to craft a beehive, combine any 6 wooden planks and 3 honeycomb? Okay. So we might be able to just make one. Beehive. There we go. Perfect. And then I think I would like him to be... I think with them, just this. What do you do with all the tools? I don't have any axe anymore. That's weird. Must have broken it. It's okay. We can make a new one. So where do we want to put the bees then, since we have them? Maybe we put them back here, where they're kind of by all of our crops? I don't know that I want to put them... I suppose we could put them like here-ish too, and that would be fine. Maybe we do that. We just put that and that, and there's nobody in it. We have to bring them to it. Oh, but then being near the water here might not be good for them. Okay. That's fine. We can move them away from that. Let's move them back here then instead. Can put them up here. We can dig out a little spot like right here maybe. They can live right here. Oops. Yeah, they can live right here. And that'll be nice. So for right now, I think we're just gonna leave the bees as is over there. much leather we have left. Also, I am getting so sleepy. Not. Oh, it's almost done. Wait for it to be night again, and then we're gonna go maybe look for horses, but also maybe not. I am getting pretty sleepy at this point, to be perfectly honest. And since we did accomplish everything that was on our list today, really, I am thinking that maybe we take some time and end a little early. I think that'll be fine. This stuff away. Oops, not a bit. Oh, so that goes. This goes here. And then. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here actually, because what I really need to do is I need to go to a village. Because if I want to do horses, I'm gonna need a saddle, so I'll have to go to the village to get that. I also may or may not want a bunch more apples, in which case the easiest way is probably to go see if I can get a villager to trade for it. But because this is a short-term world, I didn't build with villager, like I didn't pick my spot with villager trading in mind. I just instead opted for the cute maple biome because that was the whole purpose here. So yeah, so I think we're gonna end here. We got a lot done. We have a whole feast prepared. And I will see about getting that set up. It's going to be set up either tomorrow or Sunday. I will be back on tomorrow playing regardless, but we will be setting up either tomorrow or Sunday, and then Monday will be our final day with this world. So, thank you guys so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it, and we will see you all again, hopefully very soon. Have a good night. Bye.